Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of Cities Skylines. And today we are going to be doing just that. Well, what does that even mean? We're going to be doing just that. No, we're going to be continuing our city. Yesterday we made New Zurich. Yes, that is right, New Zurich. Why? Because it's in the shape of a triangle, and that makes me think of a mountain, and Zurich is in Switzerland, and there are mountains in Switzerland. So it's as simple as that. I like how we always start facing right here, because I guess this is the historic entrance to the city, right here. Man, makes you think. Times have changed. Look at this place, a bustling metropolis. So, New Zurich is, of course, this mountain, this peak right here, which it looks kind of like a weird-looking ghost face. All right, so we will stop that, and now we will zone. So we have, you know what? Let's go like this, and let's make a little bit more of this stuff here, because I think we need that. So we will paint some of this in there, and we'll actually just paint that. And boom, just like this. Aw, that is fabulous. There you go. There you go. Okie dokie. Now, if you guys have been watching City Skylines for a long time, I want some advice on this from you guys. Do you want me to continue this city, you know, spread it out even more, try and fill out these 25 tiles? Or would you like me, you know, maybe you think this city has been pretty much explored to as much as it can. Do you want me to take on starting to build a new city? Maybe I can download a map. Do you guys know of some maps of some cool places? Maybe I can make a custom map or something like that. If you guys have any suggestions of where you want the future of this series to go, make sure you're telling me. Just because, you know, we've been at this city for very long. Maybe we could, of course, you know, I'm not going to delete, it's not going to go away, but maybe, just maybe, it is time to consider what the future has in store in terms of City Skylines, and maybe, you know, starting somewhere new, somewhere fresh. That might be exciting. Taking a new approach to the city, maybe making some grids, something like that, you know, because for the most part, these roads, you know, as much as it's called beautiful, realistic city, and a lot of this city is beautiful, realistic, some things are realistic about it, some things are not. And, you know, we could change that. The next one, the only reason it's called Beautiful Realistic City is because I wanted to find a title for it, like a subtitle for the series, kind of. So, you know, when I was doing, like, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, it was like Road to Riches or something like that. So, this one, for Mario Kart, it was like Race to the Top or something like that. That was the like subtitle that I gave the thing. So I was looking for like a subtitle for this series, and Beautiful Realistic City was really the only one that I could come up with. Although maybe you know, I could think of others to do, of course. But anyways. Tell me down in the comment section, do you want Dover City to continue? Do you think it's time to hang up the socks? Hang up the socks, that's not an expression. Whatever, I say a lot of things that aren't expressions. Do you think it is time for us to move out of Dover City and start fresh, start new? Because, you know, starting fresh, starting new could be fun. Now is pretty much the time when a lot of people actually have already dropped their City Skyline series, especially the people who you know, started doing this. So, you know, this is one of the longer running City Skyline series. Would you like me to start a new one, or do you want to see this city continue, evolve? Maybe I should tear down some places. Maybe I should do some things different, because there's a lot of great suggestions that I've seen before as to things that could definitely be changed about the city, whether it is to make the city more realistic, or it is to to change some things to make it better. Of course, I should probably download some bigger buildings. That way, I can actually make the downtown areas seem noticeably different from the non-downtown areas. Because right now, even though, like, because right now, what is supposed to be like a really downtown area is supposed to be this over here. This is like the ultimate downtown of this city, and it doesn't really seem to fit the bill. So changing that, downloading some better, bigger buildings might actually help with that quite a bit. This place is nicely springing up. I like to see that. I like to see that. This place still not. And this place doesn't even exist yet, and that place doesn't either. And we got this weird little scary monster face here. And today we are adding some good stuff in there. So that's going to be absolutely fantastic. I mean, City Skylines is the kind of game where, from what I can hear, support is going to be on this game for a long time. You know, like a lot of the games from Paradox, such as and so forth, EU4, CK2, all those games, which I have played myself, but I am not very good at them. I'm okay if no one's watching. I'm okay to have fun with it on my own, but I am not like I'm not very good at watching. And those kind of games, you know, they. I like them, actually. Actually, what can I say? I was going to say they're not necessarily for me, but they are. I like them a lot. I don't go back to them very often, which is too bad, especially not CK2. I don't think CK2 is my bag yet. But EU4 I find myself having a lot of fun with from time to time. There was, I was finding it very fun to try and conquer the new world as, what was I? I forget who I was, but that was a really fun expansion. The last one that I played on EU4. Did I not want to put places here? I forget. Oh, you know what? It doesn't really matter. We'll keep them there. I think it's going to be just fine to place these buildings here. There you go. Look at that. Go like this, and of course we want to continue placing these and making this a better place, because that's really the goal, isn't it? It's to make a nice big city, and that's exactly what I want to do. Make a nice big city. So leave in the comments, tell me, what do you want out of this series? What do you want out of me? There you go. Because I would love to do that. I am thinking of what I want to do, because it's always good to have something new and exciting. And although I do have something new and exciting on the channel every single week with the new game of the week. Today, game of the week is Kitty Powers Matchmaker, which, not to spoil the conclusion of it, because I wanted to find out, is this game just YouTube fodder, or is there a fun game to be had in there? And, not to spoil the conclusion, and if, you know, you haven't figured it out already, it's actually pretty fun. What can I say? It is, well, actually, I said not to spoil the conclusion, but really that entirely spoils it. But whatever. Hopefully you're not the kind of person who cares about spoilers, especially for something so inconsequential as my Kitty Powers series. I mean, geez Louise. If you care about spoilers for that, then my goodness, it's actually very flattering. Thank you very much. But no, it's actually quite a fun game. There's a lot of fun to be had in Kitty Powers. It's very funny. I find myself hoping that Kitty Powers is a real person, but I don't think Kitty Powers is a real person. I think they're made up. Just an actor paid to play the role of Kitty Powers. So there you go. That's too bad. Hopefully, at the very least, it is a real drag queen. I would like that. Maybe there's a real drag queen that dresses up like that. That would at least be pretty funny. but I don't think so. I have my doubts as to whether Kitty Powers is a real character or not. But there you go. The game, there is some fun to be had, as much as like it's easy to shit on a game like that and think like, oh, this is just like a glorified Flash game. Really, it looks like it's made in Flash, to be honest, which doesn't matter. I mean, a lot of games are made in Flash. Super Meat Boy was made in Flash. Binding of Isaac was made in Flash. Actually, I don't know if Super Meat Boy was. I would assume it was, because Binding of Isaac was. But the game, there is a lot of fun to be had. There's quite a big progression. Yeah, I like the games. I like the game because it has like a progression and leveling up and unlocking things. I don't know. There's just something fun about that. But then again, I have fun in games of a lot of genres, and I guess maybe I'm just a weirdo like that. There you go. What are the things? You know, a match 3 game. I haven't played a match 3 game in a really long time. That's a genre. Like, I never got into Candy Crush. Is there a match 3 game with like leveling up and like a progression or something like that? Because I feel like I could get into that. I feel like I could get into a match 3 game like that. I don't know. Someone should come up with that if there's not already one. Something with like leveling up and a progression and like a career mode. And there probably is. Is Candy Crush that? Is that the deal with Candy Crush? No microtransactions. I don't want any of those. None of those. That's gonna ruin the... Oh, the fucking laser pointer people are back. Those people are really annoying. I mean, I think they're okay because I've never seen them shine the laser pointer through my window when my lights are off. But when my lights are on, they sure like shining their laser pointer through my window. I wonder if my neighbors are getting pissed off at them. I hope I'm not the only one. You know, that I'd feel weird if I was the only one that these people are shining their laser pointer through the window of. They're pretty far away, too. It's a good laser pointer. They live, like, I don't know. They live a couple blocks away. I can't exactly know. They're in, like, an apartment building. I don't really know what apartment they're in. But I have, like, a general idea. Mostly because they only use it at night. Because, I mean, even if they're doing it in the day, I don't think I would notice. Well, maybe I would. I mean, it's not like the light gets weaker because it's out in the sun. So, but, you know, it is nighttime and it is less bright. Like, it looks bright to me in the room that I'm in right now, but it's all artificial lighting. During the day, during the day with my lights are on, it barely makes a difference. I don't even notice the brightness increase by having all of my lights on during the day. So obviously that means that it's actually, you know, quite a bit darker right now in the room that I'm in, even though the lights are on, than it is during the day. So maybe that's an explanation. But anyways, they've been nice with their laser pointers so far. Although I guess if I was one of those people that got really scared at lasers, I don't know. Some people seem to think that like a laser pointer means you're gonna get shot in the head right away. I don't know what those people are really thinking, but they obviously deep down they know that doesn't make any damn sense. But I don't think anyone really uses like a visible laser, like not like. I don't think any army or professional army or people like police or anything like that or agency uses like visible laser sights on weapons that they intend on like using covertly. You know, maybe there's like laser sights on like hunter rifles because like an animal might not really notice a laser pointer, but a person will. A person will know right away what that means, and there you go. Also, the thing about like shining a laser in like people's windows is you start thinking maybe you're shining them at planes. I don't know. They're gonna get a visit from the police one day, telling them like, "Oh, we've received news that you are playing around with a laser pointer. Just wanted to make sure you're not shining it at planes." And now that Bill C-51 has passed, they're just gonna get taken away forever on terrorism charges in Canada. I should really read up about Bill C-51 before I start talking about it, but everyone seems to hate it, and I really hope that the people that are in power don't abuse it. And I'm an optimist. I like to think that the people who make these kind of laws want to use them for the right reasons. It's the kind of thing that I don't even have an understanding of what the law actually is, but what I've heard is essentially it can be abused very much and used for government agencies like CSIS and whatnot to spy on all of us Canadians and this and that, and that it can be abused. And all I can hope for is for whatever the reasons why the law actually exists, and that's to protect the country from terrorism, I guess. I guess that's why. I just hope that it's not a big secret plan to abuse it, and that the reason why such a bill, even though it had a lot of backlash, people weren't liking it and they were being vocal about it, hope the reasons why not just one party, but multiple parties that are usually opposed, the Liberals and the Conservatives. Actually, the Liberals have, like, no seats right now. Did they really vote for it? Who voted for it? The Conservatives is a majority. And did the Liberals vote for it too? I don't know. I have a feeling the Liberals did. They don't have any seats right now anyways. But I have a feeling that if more than one party really kind of agreed on this one, then that must mean that using it, they have confidence that this is not going to just be abused and going to be crazy, and that it actually serves a purpose. So, hey, I just, look at this, it looks good. This looks good, this checkerboard pattern here. I just hope that it's not going to be abused and it is actually going to work out. Now, someone had said something along the lines of something was not connected. I think maybe they're talking about this not being connected. I don't know if that's what they were talking about. It might have been. Let's see. Maybe, can I do another weird bridge thing? Oh, God, what's that? No, I'm not going to do anything like that. Oh, God. Wow, we can do that, but that's not going to happen. And something along the lines of, no, it's not going to happen. Boy, that's terrible. Okay, so none of that's going to happen. That's all connected. That's all connected. This is connected. That's connected. This is connected. And then that just goes and loops around like this, and everything is connected very nicely. I don't think there's anything I really need to worry about. I don't know, someone said something about something not being connected and it got me worried, but I don't really know what it is. So I'm gonna have to go read that comment because it was like, that's on yesterday's video, but I'm just oh, this one right here. Okay, yeah, thanks for telling me. I forgot this one was actually raised. Oh, well, there you go. Thank you so much for telling me that. Boom. And boom. And boom. And boom. Wow, look at that. That even... It's like I had planned that already. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Even though... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's tree this up a little bit. I think that's going to be something that's worth doing. So... let's go and add some nice little trees everywhere in here. And we're just going to place some things right around the road. And sure, that's going to be a bit weak, but that's fine. So we will just do this. There you go. Make sure we place the trees along the road. And then we go just like this. Very good. Wow. This is going to be quite nice, but yeah, I don't even know what I was saying about the Bill C-51. I should just read up more about it because it was passed today, and a lot of people were talking shit about it. Probably should have read up about it before the bill was passed, so I could be more educated. Maybe I don't know. I don't know really what my opinions are about it. I haven't read it. I haven't really been following the story too much. I'm just a sheep. I'm part of the problem, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe I am actually okay with it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But from what I've heard, I just hope it is not the kind of thing people are hoping to abuse. But I feel confident that for the time being it's not. Because, again, when people abuse this kind of stuff... We don't live in a society where the government can really do that many things super secretly and get away from it. Okay, maybe that's super naive of me to say, but I feel like they can't really get away from doing these things super secretly, and that they will be found out, and depending on what it is, you'll be called out for it. But maybe the idea is it doesn't even matter anymore. Maybe they do get found out on all this stuff, and people just don't care. Maybe that's part of the issue. People just don't care anymore, and you know that might be true. Maybe that is a big issue. People just don't care. They'll just let everyone do that. I don't know. Conspiracy theories and all that. Most conspiracy theories are all bullshit garbage anyways. But, well, some of them, it might have some truth to them. It's trying to weed out the ones that do from the ones that don't. And I guess conspiracy theory is really like a derogatory term. Or not derogatory, it's a diminishing term. Because it makes something, conspiracy theory is like is not true. So in people's mind, including my own, if something is a conspiracy theory, it's a conspiracy theory because it's not true. So what would a true conspiracy theory be called? Well, I guess it would always just be a theory, right? So you wouldn't really be able to prove it. It's a but yeah, I don't know. It's just, this train of thought doesn't really make any sense now, does it? What would a true conspiracy theory be called? It's still a conspiracy theory, but some conspiracy theories must be true. What was a conspiracy theory and was called a conspiracy theory and turned out to be true? That's my question. But actually turned out to be true, like with real evidence, not this pretend bullshit. You know, is there a conspiracy theory that was really labeled a conspiracy theory that turned out to be true? There are probably some out there. I should probably go look those up. I'd be interested in knowing what they are. You know, how severe were they? How long were they labeled a conspiracy theory before they came out to be true? Are we talking months, just a few months, maybe a year? Because then that doesn't, you know, that's fine. That's the way it should be, right? That's just it coming out. People initially don't believe it, and then it turns out to be true. Well, that's just the way it's going to work naturally. It's not anything too surprising. Or was something for like a decade thought to be just a conspiracy theory and then actually proven? Or has no conspiracy theory ever really been proven? Who knows? That's all questions that I'm wondering right now. Will I find the answer? Well, the answer is just a Wikipedia away, isn't it? And that's probably what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to go Wikipedia that eventually. But there you go. Alright, so we've laid down the trees, the foundations for that. Getting ready for the big release, of course, of... and we want to make it... these. No, are these the bigger ones? Yeah, alright. There you go. We'll just make sure we're making a little bit more of a wall here. Like this. Oh, this is going to be absolutely fantastic. So, make sure down in the comment section below, after you watch this video, which I mean, because if you're at this part, you're about to be at the end of it. Make sure you tell me, what do you want me to do? You want me to continue this city? Do you want me to change this city? Do you want me to make a new city? What is it? And I don't know. I talked a lot about a lot of weird stuff. You want to tell me about C51? You want to tell me about conspiracy theories? If you do, then do that as well. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Aw yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on everybody, get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Athervids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.